So our topic of discussion is anatomy of bone. We'll see the structure of bone in detail, starting from the embryology. So in embryo, at fourth week post ovulation, the hind limb and the forelimb bud appear first. Then at fifth week, the toes and the finger rays appear. Then at around 6 week, there is a cavitation is formed in the bone, which will ultimately lead to the formation of the joint and the synovial membrane by around 10 to 12 weeks. Then we'll see the ossification centers. So when the child is inside the womb, there is a formation of the primary ossification centers. First, the bones are formed in the form of cartilage, then ossification up starts. So where the ossification start first, this is a primary ossification center. And when after birth it starts ossification, these are the secondary ossification centers. So ossification occurs by two forms. One is endochondral ossification and another is intramembranous ossification. In endochondral ossification, what happens? First, cartilage is formed and then it get ossified. This is ossification inside the cartilage, endochondral ossification. So this is a structure of a long bone. So this is metaphysis. This is physis. Physis is growth plate where the growth of the bone is occurring in length. So length of the bone is increasing because of the growth at growth plate. And this is metaphysis and this is diaphysis. So at metaphysis, see, this is a cartilage and this is a ossification center. So when the ossification is occurring, this cartilage is converting into bone. So this is a endochondral ossification. So by endochondral ossification, due to growth at the physis, the length of the bone is increasing. So how the girth of the bone is increasing? So girth of the bone is increased by intramembranous ossification. What happens in this? The innermost layer of the periosteum, it forms a layer of bone outside, and the inside it is inside layer is it is eaten by the osteoclast. Resorption of the inside layer occurs. So the youngest layer is present at the periphery of the bone. So there is no cartilage formation. There is a directly formation of the bone. So this is intramembranous ossification. So we will see the structure. When we will see the structure of a long bone, we have seen this is epiphysis. This is physis, growth plate. This is metaphysis and this is diaphysis. So this epiphysis and metaphysis, they contain a spongy bone or the cancellous bone, and these contain diaphysis contain the compact bone. We'll see the structure in detail. And the physis, we'll see when we see the physis from epiphysis to metaphysis, there are four layers. These four layers are: first there is a reserve zone, the cells are scattered. Then there is these cells proliferate and form the proliferative zone. The cells are arranged in longitudinal layers, and then they are matured and they went to maturation and hypertrophy zone where the cells are large in size. Then these cells get calcified and form a calcified zone of calcification. And then what happens? There is a vascularization and then they convert into bone. So this is how the bone is growing into length. And now we'll see the composition of bone. The bone is made up of extracellular and cellular component. Cellular components are osteoblast, osteoclast, and osteocytes, whereas the extracellular matters are organic and inorganic. Organic component is most common. 80% of organic component is type 1 collagen. It is a triple helix. See, these are the collagen fibers, and the known and the minerals are very important. The most common mineral is calcium phosphate, crystalline calcium hydroxyapatite. Hydroxyapatite, see what are the minerals doing? These are scattered and they are bonded with the calcium. They are arranged properly. So see, we see the example of bricks. So these are the collagen fibers, and in between this white is the minerals. So they are giving it a proper shape. So there are two structural forms of the bone. One is the cancellous bone and other is a compact bone. In cancellous bone, see there is a larger space between the trabeculae, so they are arranged haphazardly. So there is a they are weak because they are not well arranged. They are arranged haphazardly, and the compact bone there is no space. So this is hard. So we'll see the structure. In compact bone, it is a both the compact and the spongy bone. They have the Haversian canal system. They are the lamellar bone. See, this is the structure of long bone. So this is a diaphysis. So diaphysis is made up of compact bone. What the structure in the compact bone is? See, these are the multiple layers, multiple osteons present in the compact bone. Each osteon has multiple layers. These layers are lamellae, and each lamellae has cells. These are osteocytes. So these are the lamellae, and these are the spaces in the lamellae. These spaces are called lacunae. Each lacuna contain osteocytes. So we'll see the function of osteocytes in physiology of bone. And see these are the laminae, and these are the lacunae, which contains the osteocytes, and this is the osteon. So, and the center part is the Haversian canal. It contains artery, vein, and nerve, and these horizontal connections between each canal is Waxman canal. These are the Waxman canal, and these are the horizontal connections. So the cancellous bone has the same structure. See, these are the lamellae, these are the osteoclasts are at the periphery, and in the lacunae they are osteocytes, but they are arranged haphazardly, and there are more spaces. These spaces contain blood vessels and bone marrow. So this is the structure of the bone. So we see the cortical bone. See, these are the compact bone, Haversian system, lacunae, osteocytes. So each these, if we will see these in detail, these are the each lamellae in detail. Lamellae contain the collagen fibers. Collagen fibers are made up of collagen fibrils, and they in turn are made up of collagen molecules. Thank you.